Ready?
Yes.
Roll, nerds.
All right, Judge, first is page 3. Cleary, David. Come on up.
And raise your hands and start getting some.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. First offense, it's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On March 17th, 2025, an officer was dispatched to a call for service at the 400th block of West Gray Street, Houston, Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, the officer observed the defendant sitting inside his vehicle. The officer made contact with the defendant and observed the defendant to have bloodshot eyes, unsteady balance, and was confused. The defendant stated he didn't have anything to drink. A Houston Fire Department employee, the wheel witness, stated the defendant was asleep in the driver's side of the vehicle with his foot on the brake and the vehicle in drive. The wheel witness stated he had a hard time waking up the defendant. SFSTs were conducted. 6 out of 6 clues were observed on the HGN, 5 out of 8 clues observed on the walk-in turn, 3 out of 4 clues observed on the one-leg stand. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to a breath test. The results were 0.179 and 0.175.
Where was he? Was he in the middle of the road?
It sounds like,
The
yeah, I don't. So it says that he was sitting inside his vehicle on the 400th block of West Gray Street, which is accessible to the public. On a public road.
Don't, please. I have no idea what that is, where it is. Is he in the middle of the road? Is he in a parking lot? Is it Domino's Pizza? I mean,
It says it's on a public street. It says, well, more specifically, it says
reports.
400
My
block of West
goodness.
Gray Street. It's a public street.
I mean, I need more information. I mean, does it say he's on the street there, or are you assuming?
No, I'm not assuming. I'm saying what it says is that the 400th block of West Gray Street is a public street. It doesn't say specifically.
Doesn't ask him if he's driving, none of that in there? I mean, really?
Yeah, he did have the vehicle in drive with his foot on the brake and was unconscious. But in regards to the location aspect of it, there's nothing further stated on that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna find no probable cause. I can't just go forward with assumptions here, you know? Mr. Cleary, be safe, man. You know,
Thank you.
we have every single day. Look, this weekend, how many people died on the road here in Harris County? You know, really, be smart.
Thank you.
You know, you have but one life. Don't do something where you either ruin your life or more importantly, ruin someone else's life. Okay?
I appreciate
Please
that.
take a seat for me, sir. I'm gonna find no probable cause.
All right, Judge, next is page 4. Door, Adam. There you go. There you go.
Very sorry. Yes, sir.
Mr. Dory, you're charged with assault with a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Officer was dispatched to a disturbance. The complainant and the defendant are in a dating relationship. The complainant stated the defendant shoved her multiple times with his elbow and also grabbed her arm, causing pain. The officer observed the complainant to have a scratch on her chin, scratches on her arm, and a large purple bruise on her right arm.
Know that he hit her? Do we know?
So the complainant stated the defendant shoved her multiple times with his elbow and also grabbed her arm, causing pain.
All right, Mr. Dorr, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. This case is 1,139 days old. If you take off again, I'm going to make the bond so high, you'll have hair falling out. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
As it stands now, I'm going to put an ankle monitor on you so I know where you are at all times. You will have a GPS monitor. I am now also issuing a protective order that you're not to have any contact with this person whatsoever. Miss Ray Perez is now a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit and act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, be in possession of a weapon, or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you violate this protective order, the state can and will file a violation protective order. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. Do you have a lawyer today?
No, sir.
What are you doing about that?
Need to find one.
Okay, we will give you time. I'm telling you now, I'm fast tracking this to trial. In 30 days, is discovery complete?
Discovery, it looks like we are missing some photos potentially, but besides that, discovery is.
If you can try to get on it. I'm 30 days, I'm putting this case to trial. Do you understand? It would behoove you to immediately go out there and start trying to find a lawyer. I'm gonna have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, you'll get with Fleischer for your bond conditions. I'm gonna have you take a seat while we create all the documents. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I want one now.
And no changes, correct?
Right. Do you have one or do you need one?
There's only one system.
There's one? Okay, great.
Go ahead and pass the visual copy. What's your question?
I just need them to file it, because I don't know if the address is.
Blaze, do you mind filing a new MOA, please?
Sorry, Your
I'm filing a MOA in this case.
Honor. Yes, absolutely. Your Honor.
But I think we'll stay. So. The first. Yeah, that's fine. That's because I've been recording with this already.
Right, I understand, but it's. I was in the thoughts about. Mr. Dixon.
Yes, ma'am.
You have on docket today Macintosh,
Yes, ma'am.
set for ratings today. You want to go ahead and look for it?
Yes, ma'am.
Page 17, Macintosh.
Macintosh.
That's the only reason behind this. Yeah. Should this get changed, we just don't have it. I just want to see if I'm done. Yeah.
Council, you're. Yes, sir.
I'll get this.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mr. McIntosh, you're charged. You're on bond for a theft. You've now picked up a new theft. On the new case, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On March 6, 2025, an officer was dispatched to a shoplifting call at Walmart in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the asset protection staff. The complainant stated that he recognized the defendant from a previous encounter. The complainant observed the defendant grab multiple items and attempted to leave the store, passing all points of sale without attempting to pay. Defendant stated he owned a Purple Heart Veterans discount and therefore the amount
That
stolen.
was the first theft, right? I remember that from the first one. That's 254, right?
Right, so, no, this is 255. So maybe similar facts.
Then that's the exact, then that must be the exact same as the first one.
Let me check.
It's.
Right. Yeah, that's my thought. So the older theft is from December 16th, 2024.
Right.
And that was from Melrose, and this is from a Walmart, and this is on March 6th, 2025. I'm not seeing anything on the previous theft regarding the Purple Heart discount.
Okay.
Would you like me to start over?
Just so, to Walmart and how much?
$283.62.
Judge, if you can recall, this is the young man that you had granted a pretrial, you had given a bond for him. You had me to talk to his mother to see if his mother would have a place for him to stay. And she said yes, provided that he puts up an effort to try to get a job and et cetera.
Oh, I remember that. Okay. But he now picked up a new case.
Now, he had.
Have we addressed that since the
Yeah,
new?
we addressed it. We knew that he had picked up another case. That's why you were upset that he had picked up another case while he was on bond for the previous theft. But the court was kind enough to still give him a bond because I had spoken with the mother, and the mother informed me that he could stay there and where until such time that he.
Why are we doing another arraignment then
Right.
today?
Yeah, bond conditions have already been set for this.
Vic, why are we doing a arraignment? Is today just a regular setting then? I'm showing them both set for,
Oh, but they were signed.
Door?
Okay, yes, Judge, I guess it was just a regular setting. He
Don't-
got a PR bond, and on the
Right.
bond, it had today's date of billing.
if you pick up a third case, I'm going to absolutely lose it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
must get a job or be in school full-time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do not use any illegal drugs. If I find that you're using, I will lock you up. Do
Yes,
you
Your Honor.
understand? We've given you now 2 PR bonds on the first one, 1 PR bond on the second case. That's 3 PR bonds. You will not get another one. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
In the next couple weeks, I'm going to send you for a drug test. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you. Okay, so I guess let's set this case out for a couple weeks because I want to know what he's done to get a job. I'm setting your case out for 1 to 2 weeks. I want to see what you have done to get a job. If you have done nothing, if you come here and show me that you have not filled out at least 10 to 15 applications for a job somewhere, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
1 to 2 weeks, you're going to get tested when you come back.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lee, thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Marcus,
Hey,
ready?
Judge, yes, approach on Mr. Perez, it's an arraignment.
Page 20.
May I call him up?
Yeah, please.
Ricardo Perez.
Is this all you have today, Marcus?
No, I've got other ones I need to talk to you about.
What is the case number?
It is 255-6010.
Buenos días, señor. Nomás conteste.
Perez, you are charged with assault, bodily injury. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Okay. Hi, good morning.
On March 16th,
El 16 de marzo
2025,
2020,
officers were dispatched to an assault with injuries
located at
localizado
4000
por
Hollister in
Hollister,
Harris County,
en el condado
Texas.
de Harris, Texas.
The officers were
Los
unable to
oficiales
speak with the
no podían
complainant
hablar con la
because his
porque
injuries caused
sus
him to be
lesiones
unconscious.
estaban inconscientes.
Officers reviewed
La
surveillance,
policía vieron a
which showed that the
evidencia que
defendant
el
pushed down the
demandado lo
complainant
empujó
with
al
both of
quejante
his
con
hands,
dos de
causing the
sus manos,
complainant to hit his
causándole
head first on the concrete.
su cabeza en el concreto.
It also
Y
showed the
también
complainant to be
demostró que
unconscious.
que estaba inconsciente.
The defendant was
El demandado fue
identified
identificado
through a
por
witness
medio
who
de un
called him out
testigo
on
que
the scene and
en
identified
la
him,
escena lo identificó.
and the
Y
defendant
el
matched the
demandado
person
está
in the surveillance
Where
footage.
was this? Is it at a bar? Are you drinking? What?
It doesn't state, it just gives an address.
I believe it was at an apartment complex where he resides. My understanding. I guess we'll see what the surveillance shows.
Dice, explíqueme.
Mr. Perez, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I want you to understand that I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my city at all costs. This is now your second assault within the last year and a half to 2 years. If I find that you so much as put hands on any single person, I'm going to lock you up. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put a detainer on you. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or prescribed controlled medication. I'm going to write on you. If I find that you're using likewise, I will put you in jail.
Lo voy a encarcelar.
You're ordered not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of any weapons, or not to go within 200 feet of where he lives or where he works. For now, I will have you go to Ramona, to Victoria to sign a reset. After that, I'll get you with Fleischer for your bond conditions. Be careful. You are skirting extremely thin ice. Do you understand? If that ice cracks, your butt's gonna freeze. Come on.
This way.
All
You
right,
want me to
Mike?
adjust my other,
Come on.
I have three others. Cruz, Jose Cruz.
Okay.
We submitted the PT application mitigation and the TRAS. We're just waiting on, it was approved. We're waiting on the contract.
Okay, so let's set it 2 weeks for you to get everything done.
Okay. Can I waive my client's appearance?
Yeah, if he doesn't have everything done though, then he's gotta be here because it's an old case.
Okay, he's here today.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll waive it as long as he's, got everything done. They're ready to file the supervision order and,
Perfect.
okay,
Next one is Guevara, Guevara, Jose.
okay.
We're waiting on approval. We submitted the PT application and mitigation on Friday. This is the one that we had talked like a week ago, that we just found out he needed it, so we submitted everything. We're waiting on approval.
Okay, I guess let's do it again. We'll give it another week.
2 weeks?
No, 1 week.
1 week.
It's 250 days.
Okay, and then, the last
Same
one,
thing, it'll be waived if it's not approved or denied by the next one, then I'll send an email myself because it's, yeah. Okay.
my last one is Diego Gonzalez. Again, same situation. Last time we were here, Judge, I was emailing back and forth with Ashley. Initially, she had said he's denied because he
Right,
he
no
didn't have
insurance yet,
insurance, and I
right.
said, no, he does have insurance. And Geico's been trying to get a hold of the CW, and even the DAs are having a hard time getting a hold of the CW. So I'm waiting to hear from
I
her.
did give her, and you gave it in.
I emailed her both. Yes, I emailed her the letter from Geico and insurance.
Let's give it a week also to see if she approves or denies. Same
Great,
thing.
that's all I got. Thank you, Judge. May I be excused? Thanks.
This is an off-docket matter. It's just really quick that I want to bring to your attention. Jonathan Lopez, you scheduled him for a TRAS. He refused to do the TRAS. We're due back in court on Monday. I'm not sure if you wanted to put him on docket sooner to address it. Cause number is, second, 255-5478.
This is the one you're on the BPO with unfiltered, right? Address.
Okay, no, just,
We're okay for Monday?
Sure.
Okay, I just wanted to bring it to your attention.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
I'll talk to you.
Okay, thank you. May I have your excuse?
See, I knew it. I'm clairvoyant. I said Ramona. I'm kidding.
So the issue that I had raised at that time was I did not believe that that was accurate. The state had conveyed videos to us about, what the officer had seen from the dash camera perspective. And so I had issues with the accuracy of what was contained within the DIMS. I've spoken to the state this morning, and she said that she's reaching out to the police officer to find out, I guess his side of the story is my understanding. I don't want to speak for the state.
I watched the camera footage. I just want to speak to the officer before we make any decisions on the case.
The issue.
The issue is that from what I can see, I don't want to get into the facts of the case right now in front of you, Judge, too much, but,
Then don't,
right.
then don't. Just do what you need to do.
Right.
You want, it's only 25 days old. You want-
Sure.
I just emailed him today. Yeah. I think a
Set it up
regular.
a week.
Yeah.
Is
Sure.
that-
It's a very new case. If I can get maybe a couple of weeks, Judge, I've got.
You can have as much as you want.
Sure.
It's up to you.
Yes, sir.
But I guess if you just set it, if you need me to do another probable cause hearing, I'm happy to do it.
Sure.
If there's something that has come to your attention that's not right in the DIMS, I'm happy to hear it and we'll redo probable cause. I'm happy to do it at any time.
And maybe the state's conversation with the officer will clarify all of this and then.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Okay,
All right. Thank you.
I'll grant it for you.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Say no more, Mr. Salinas.
I appreciate that.
Whatever you. Yeah, you want to be 30 days? Let's just do something.
No, I didn't ask. her. I had this conversation. And I made it first. The folks, and if you want another view on that, no. And it's other to decide. It'll be a way to find. So I like. So yes, he did. That wasn't. Yeah. What was your
Just give me 1 second, I'm following. We're not going to interpret it. No. Okay.
That's not.
It's not this.
You're welcome. So David.
Re-breaking on.
Do you want to reach out to Beetle?
What's the result?
THC and cocaine, Judge.
She needs to come back.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And then review.
thought, and then on Friday, and then we'll email you all of the things on Wednesday. So get ready. Right, let's do it clear. You have the phone. I can do this. We'll just say, hey, in my case, we will be all of them. File with this piece of work on the 7.
What's up, man? Chat about this. One quick, don't know what it is. What do you stand with this? You didn't end up shining their checks in the constitution. But I just wanted to tell you if you want. That's. Yeah, this year. Yeah, so.
I know, because
Whatever we.
Doc.
That's fine. I mean, we'll just.
How are you?
It's all be correct. Yeah.
You guys all quit for shooting.
I don't wanna. I may be all on it, so it's. So. Do you want to file and show the man? Do you want to show like that? Okay, fine. Do I need to write anything on the paper?
2555.
I'll print it out. Okay. Thanks, man.
No, I'm sure that I don't know, maybe since I signed it on.
How are you? Good question. I was just hired at a meeting. She's getting anybody something on. But she's gonna go out of town. Conservative. Should I say that? What is to do about her?
That's when you have to.
Will do. Let me apply for the states.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing was a full showcase of Judge Fleischer's steady hand and no-nonsense approach, with just enough personality to keep the tone respectful yet human. From the start, her insistence on accuracy stood out. She wasn't willing to move forward on David Cleary's case without clear evidence about his vehicle's location, even with a high test result on the table. That balance of protecting rights while reminding him of real-world stakes, complete with a heartfelt warning about safety, set the tone for the day. Things heated up with Adam Dorey's hearing, where the judge laid down a strict protective order, GPS monitoring, and a fast-track trial timeline. She didn't mince words about the consequences of noncompliance, and her delivery was firm but focused, ensuring Dorey had no doubt about what came next. Later, Marcus McIntosh's case provided a glimpse of compassion tempered with sharp boundaries. The judge's frustration was evident, but instead of immediate punishment, she issued stern ultimatums about job applications and staying clean. It was a pragmatic mix of structure and second chances, backed by a clear warning that leniency has limits. Ricardo Perez's appearance, however, was a pivotal moment. His second assault case in under 2 years led to a chillingly clear directive: stay clean, stay calm, or expect severe consequences, with the judge even referencing immigration ramifications. Throughout, the attorneys navigated a heavy docket with professionalism, and their back and forth with the bench kept things efficient. There was occasional levity, too, like when a clerk quipped about being clairvoyant, lightening the mood without derailing proceedings. Witness input and officer reports were handled with precision, though some cases were held for more information, showing a commitment to fairness over rushing through dockets. The overall atmosphere was brisk, but not cold. Judge Fleischer managed to juggle seriousness with flashes of dry humor, reinforcing that court is a place for accountability, but also humanity. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.